All right, y'all. So, like I was saying, Mortal Kombat Season 1, um, what is it? Some of the Spectre. I don't even know. I don't even know what the name of the season is. But Season 1 is about to come to an end. We literally only have about maybe 3 days left in Season 1. And I just want to talk about my impressions of Season 1 of Mortal Kombat and the state of where Mortal Kombat 1 is. And where it is in relation to where Street Fighter 6 is. All right, or maybe I could just say maybe where Street Fighter 6 was about a month in. All right, so a month into Mortal Kombat 1, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. All right, I'm a real big fan of Mortal Kombat, but the truth is the truth, y'all. All I see is negative feedback for this game, and the game is fun. The game is fun. I don't even think people say that the game is not fun. What they say is there's nothing to do, and I can understand that. Me personally, I have plenty of things to do because I play every part of this game. I play the single player content and I play the multiplayer content, so I cannot relate, but I sympathize with those who have a problem with the game. And I have to sympathize with people that have a problem with the game because I will flip around and say the same problems that I see in Street Fighter 6. So I cannot turn around and then say that I don't see the problems in Mortal Kombat 1. All right, so when we talk about content, a month into the game, people talk about, is it too soon to patch a game? No, it's never too soon to patch a game. If there's a problem, you patch the game. I don't get that. I don't get why people think that at the East Coast Throwdown, NRS patched the game too soon. That makes absolutely no sense to me. All right. If a game developer sees a game going in the direction that they did not intend on the game going, or if they see the game going in a direction that they just don't like, they have every right to change the game. All right. I can't tell you what'll make this game good, but I will tell you from watching East Coast Throwdown, yes, I saw a lot of spinning. I got dizzy. Cyrax was everywhere. And it's just weird to see string Cyrax, string Cyrax, string Cyrax. And, you know, the person that you're playing against, I remember Mortal Kombat 11. It may be Mortal Kombat X. And I could be wrong. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. But I remember Mortal Kombat X saying, blocking will get you nowhere. Okay? Now, blocking will get you nowhere is a strong statement. It means that, and I'm gonna tell you where I think it came from. I think it came from, let's say, in a more technical game like Street Fighter, the key to defense was to relax, face the pressure by blocking. Do not panic and try to reversal your way out, jump your way out, or mash, let's say, your fastest button, which is usually your MK would be your down one, or crouch and jab. Relax and block. Tech throws, block, relax, and just defend yourself. Mortal Kombat X, if I'm not mistaken, said up front, this will get you nowhere. Now, fast forward, we into Mortal Kombat 1, and Cyrax is spinning, chipping away your life. His cameo bar is regenerating fast. He's coming back at the every string. He's chipping your life away. And people are watching the tournament. And some may have a problem with it, some may not. But I think the developers could see that he was the number one cameo. The most people were going to pick Cyrax. And they just did not want the game to go in that direction. Now, the nerfs probably are going to send all the players to Kung Lao, which is not the solution that you want. Because then you still have one character dominating all the cameos. So I cannot tell you a fix, but I can tell you that patches are needed in this game and in every game. Now, let's switch over to Street Fighter 6. Now, well, actually, to the point that I'm making, you have to patch a game if you want to keep people entertained, interested in your game. All right, now let's go on over to Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6, a month in, was a great game. I can't think of anybody complaining about Street Fighter 6 a month in. I really don't. I really can't think of anybody complaining about Street Fighter 6 2 months in, 3 months in. The game came out in June, so let's say we're about 5 months in. I say the first 3 months went through pretty smooth. Now here we are in November, and now there's nothing but complaints. Now if you watch my channel, I was already complaining, but I think all the lower IQ people, shout outs to y'all, are catching up with what I was trying to tell y'all. All right, and everything that I said about that game holds true. I said that this game was getting stale. Now let's talk about how you fix it if you don't want to patch the game, because Capcom has already said they want to do one patch a year. That's fine. I actually don't even have a problem with that. I think that you have to make a choice though. You need to either drop content or you need to patch the game, but you gotta do something. Where Capcom is going wrong is they're doing nothing. Now, me personally, if I was a game developer, I'd be pumping out content in the form of skins. That's just what makes me interested in the game as a player. I love that Mortal Kombat has this seasonal thing going on, and they have this premiere skins. I love that because that keeps you entertained with the game, and it keeps it fresh. All right, when Halloween came, we got a Halloween stage. Did they make a whole new stage? No, but all you have to do is rearrange some things on a stage that you already have, and voila, new stage. Sometimes you can just make a stage, a day stage and a night stage, and look, it's something. People love getting content. Now where Street Fighter is going wrong is you're not giving the characters enough costumes. I'm gonna tell you, I played Manon and I got really tired of wearing the same costume over and over. What, did I like it? Yes, I love that costume, but I wanted to mix things up. Now I know from playing Street Fighter 4 for what, from 2009 to about 2016, I'm almost positive there is only 5 skins for each character. Now I don't know if that's enough skins. So what I'm saying is, I don't think Capcom design is even to give you a lot of skins for their game. Now somebody that's played Street Fighter 5, let me know, did y'all get about 5 skins in the entirety of that game per character, or is it more? So with that being said, if that is the case and Capcom does not drop skins that fast, then we're not about to get any skins. All right, now I wish I would have been more into the avatars, because the avatars do get a lot of different pieces where they can make new costumes, and I love it. I actually think it's amazing, but the avatar battles had a problem, which I made a video about it. The avatars need to be normalized or even across the board, to where when you have an avatar battle, everybody's fighting at the same level. Because I was so weak, I sucked at avatar battles. I did not stand a chance against other avatars, but I do think it's a cool mode. Back to Street Fighter 6 and what they can do to keep the game alive, because people are now throwing the dead word out there. They're calling the game dead. Hey, shout outs to me. That was me at the Evo. I said it at the Evo. So hey, but for the same reasons now, people are tired of Drive Rush. People want adjustments to Drive Rush. They feel like the characters are too strong. And it does. The game really does, in my opinion, force you to drop weaker characters and play the characters that fit the actual mechanics of the game. If your character Drive Rush is weak, if their frame data is weak, if they cannot play Street Fighter 6, let's just call it that. It just is what it is. If they cannot play Street Fighter 6 and they're sitting there trying to play classic Street Fighter, you essentially might as well drop your character and pick up a character that is strong, and their character either has a strong drop rush, a corner carry, high damage, something that just goes along with the meta. Now, because if that's the case, it lowers the amount of characters that you see in rotation, to the point where you start seeing the same characters over and over, and that's how the game becomes stale. I tried to tell y'all that up front. I said you basically have to pick a character that skips neutral, and then voila, you're strong at the game gets boring. But I digress. Street Fighter 6 has an easy solution. They can either patch the game, which they won't, or they can drop content, which that's just easy. You can drop skins, you can drop stages. I'm a big fan of stages, but you just can never go wrong with skins. The only question is can you go wrong with charging too much? And that's the boat that NRS is in right now, where you're giving us skins, but you're charging us too much. See, that's a tough one. We're not used to people charging us too much. We're used to getting things with a reasonable price. I don't think anybody complained during. Look, I think that all the skins were free in Mortal Kombat X, and I don't think people complained in Mortal Kombat 11. So here we are in Mortal Kombat 12. That's right, Mortal Kombat 1 is Mortal Kombat 12. Here we are in Mortal Kombat 12, and y'all, these skins costing us $8 a skin, like one. Like, if they came in packs, and not this 3-man pack, not this you get 3 different skins. No, that is not how that should work for $8. A pack should be, if it's what, I think it's like 23 characters in this game. Let's say it should be about 7 to 8 characters in a pack get skins for $8. That's how that should work. All right, and the whole pack should be $20. It should scale down to where you get the whole pack for the whole cast that skin pack 1 should cost $20. And I don't care what nobody say. That's just good business. $20 is a lot anyway. All right, but $20, you're already trying to get money off us. Some people will like the skin, some people won't. So you're not gonna get $20 out of everybody. But that is how you keep the game alive. Free stages should just come free. I just feel like stages should come free because a lot of people will not buy the stage. So the stage will only just, it won't ever be in rotation anyway. So you gotta keep your game alive. All right, you made good games. I actually feel like Mortal Kombat 1 is a good game. I know, like I said, people are already tired of it because of content. I'm not sure what you can do with invasions. I already talked about what I would like to see done with invasions, but I don't know what they can do with invasions. I just honestly do not know. I think people will just look at Mortal Kombat 1 and think, as far as if you're just a single player content, a single player person, you might look at this as one of the worst Mortal Kombats. And look, as much as I love this game, I understand. I just have to let it go. But it is a fun game as far as the actual fights. The actual gameplay is fun, but I understand the actual content. Look, you're not gonna sit there and play storyline over and over and over, and you're not gonna play you play the towers. You see each player's character ending, and then you're left with invasions. And I'm sorry, people are not gonna play invasions. It doesn't have a crypt, which the crypt is. I honestly don't think a crypt will save this game. I don't know why people bring it up. The crypt like it's the savior of the video game. It's not. Let the game just be what it is. There's really not much you can do with this invasions. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I got faith that the NRS will do something entertaining. Not much, but what do y'all think about the state of Mortal Kombat compared to Street Fighter? All right. There's a lot of things that you have to fix with Mortal Kombat that Street Fighter just didn't need. The internet connection in this game, playing online, is atrocious. It really is. It's stressful because you just do not get the inputs that you want. It's laggy. People are skipping around, teleporting around. It's a fighting game. Just minor movement is so precious that this frame skipping, I wouldn't debate it if somebody said that online is unplayable. Probably is. I wouldn't say that it needs this online training mode, but it is a good thing to have. They need that. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I need it, but they do need it in the game to turn off Wi-Fi or filter Wi-Fi players out. Hey, if people are asking for it, you got to give it to them. Now the main thing they want is crossplay. You got to give it to them. People are asking for it. People would have thought the game would have came with it. So it's certain things that Mortal Kombat needs to drop in their game, or even if you love the game in a way, it would still surely die. Whereas Street Fighter, I don't know what they're gonna do, because basically they have already said they put their foot down. They're not gonna patch the game, and if they had costumes, you'd have thought they'd have dropped them by now. So I think if you're a Street Fighter player, you might as well hang tight, because I think y'all are going to be playing the same game for a good while. We're almost 6 months in. I will say get used to this. All right, meaning even if you get skins now, get used to the drought of no content. Mortal Kombat will give you content. We're already about to approach season 2, so we're about to get new content, and we are 2 months in. But I don't know about y'all. If you play Street Fighter, you just gotta love the game. Sit there and play your neighbor over and over and enjoy the battle, because I think y'all gonna be playing the same game for a long time. And if it's stale, look, hey, come on over here to Mortal Kombat. Hey, we'll accept you with open arms.